Yeah, Jeff, Rich Baird was the invisible man behind the scenes. He helped hire Kevin Orr to be Detroit's emergency manager. He also helped hire his law firm, Jones Day, to be bankruptcy attorneys for Detroit. He was paid by the Nerd Fund that has since been dissolved, and its donors tonight still are a big secret. How would you respond to people who say you and the governor have not been transparent?
I don't want him answering questions.
Who paid your salary through the Nerd Fund, sir? Don't you think people have a right to know? Was Jones Day a contributor to the Nerd Fund?
He's not going to answer any questions.
Don't you think he should? Don't the people have a right to know?
No,
Why not?
He's in the middle of his testimony.
I'm not asking testimony questions.
We think that the lack of transparency throughout this entire process makes it even harder. People are very scared about what's going to happen to their pensions, to their health care, and the fact that a lot of it is happening with what appears to be cloak and dagger is very, very nerve-wracking.
Rich Baird was here under subpoena and on the witness stand. He did confirm he was a headhunter for the governor, but he also testified he did not push for Jones Day. He is now a state employee. That happened last month. Attorneys were not allowed to ask him or even the governor when he was here a couple of weeks ago about the controversial Nerd Fund because the judge says it's not part of eligibility. That trial is now over. We're going to have closing statements tomorrow. We could have Judge Stephen Rhodes' decision, a big decision on whether Detroit is eligible to be in bankruptcy. That could happen next week. I'm live downtown. Jim Kurtzner, 7 Action News.
Jim, I got to give you a lot of credit for continuing to ask questions that he wasn't going to answer. So the person off camera there telling him not to answer those questions, his attorney?
That was an attorney who was working with him. He was advising him not to comment because at that point he was still a live witness. But you heard me ask him questions that were not part of his actual testimony, and still they're not barred from answering questions to the media and to the public. But a lot of people want to know those answers.
Hopefully, eventually, we'll get down to the bottom. Okay, Jim, thank you.